Hello, hello, hello. We are back. Back in the crash landing. Wanted to give her a go here. So on Friday, we loaded up our first modded anything in Timberborn. In this case, it was a map, and it's called the Crash Landing map. In case you missed the last stream. And while it's loading, the story behind the map is our beavers were traveling in the cosmos and they landed or crash landed in this lovely crater you see here. All of the metal that's in the center is to represent the debris of the spaceship, and so they're trying to get settled on a colony. We are on cycle 5, day 3. And we have not yet had a bad tide, but when we do, we're going to lose all of these berries, among other things. But we do have the means in place to redirect the bad tide away. So we'll have some water storage here. And we just completed a secondary water storage on this. Water source run as well, although it's very slow, but that's fine. Otherwise, we have water sources here, and then we have some water sources over here. Bad tide-wise, there are 3 on this map. It's just a recap of where we are. Or bad water, excuse me. 3 bad water sources. So it's gonna be interesting. Like I say, when we get a bad tide, like all of these berries are gonna just completely get murked. But we have carrots for days. We are currently struggling on the wood front. However, we did get some power going. So everything is in a better place. And if I remember correctly, like the last thing we did was, yes, we put in a district center here. So there's no jobs, which is fine. We have 8 baby beavers, so they'll grow up in time. And nobody in the inventor shack, that's fine. There's nobody at one of the lumberjacks, which is fine, or 2 of the lumberjacks, which are also fine. The lumberjacks in question are over here. There's nothing to cut down, so that's fine. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set that to normal. We'll set this one to low priority, so that should send our buddy here off to this one. Yes. Well, somebody's coming. It looks like we have planted all the trees that this guy's going to be able to plant. Oh, over here, but that's all dead. We got the berries over there. Can't reach over here. So honestly, we're going to pause you for the time being. We're going to pause this one. All right. We have 7 well-being. Currently have 35 beavers with 4 open beds. So it looks like ours... yeah, this was the last lodge that we had built. So some beavers have gotten settled. Currently have 722 science. I'm trying to remember what we were trying. I think observatory was what we were after. So that's 1,000. Go ahead and move up to speed 2. So we're in a good place to potentially unlock the observatory, and it may live right here. Or we'll transfer power somewhere down here. Not sure. We'll figure it out, though. Actually, it might be a good idea to transfer. We could just transfer power straight down this road, although this house, or the farmhouse is in. We're still struggling to get sunflower seeds. We did plant potatoes over here. So, and wheat. So those are going to start coming in time. Reduce our workforce over there for the time being. And we put in a grill right here. We have like all the planks. We're going to go ahead and pause that lumber mill. All right. Got the water going here. Unpause that lumberjack stand. Change it to normal priority. So now we'll get 2 beavers over here chopping trees, which is great. What do we got for well-being? Wet for campfires hitting almost all the beavers. Okay. Hey, Rolo, how are you this evening? How is your Canyons map treating you? I ended up having to jump off last or Friday. First day after a week of off. Oh, I can understand for quote unquote real life. Yeah, trust me, I know that feeling. Today was a lot of catch up, and then who knows what tomorrow is going to bring. My job, we're kind of in between busy periods, and then got a bunch of vacation time and stuff coming up. We're back here on the Crashlanding map, so I don't know if you'd seen the other on Friday. I think you were streaming when I was streaming, so I don't think you did. So this is a custom map. I saw it on the Timberborn Discord, and the story behind the map is the Beaver's spaceship crashed. That's what all this metal is. And the metal debris. So all the metal debris you see kind of here in the crater it's there to really provide a challenge to get around. And the beavers have realized they're not going to get home, and so they kind of need to make a new life out of it. So this map's interesting. It's got 4 places where there's water sources. There's this one here. This one here. A little one on the backside, and then a real small one right over here. And then 3 bad water sources. This one rolls off this direction. It's got the debris, and then the 2 combine here with the main water source to head off over here. So it's different. It's kind of forced over here at the beginning, and then we started expanding over here. But right now we're saving up for the observatory. As soon as we have the observatory, we're going to be able to start cruising, I think, fairly quickly. There is not even though it looks like there's a lot of metal, there isn't a tremendous amount of metal. There's mines all over this map. And that is what their intended, or the intended use of how to get metal in this map is to use the mines. It'll be interesting to see. Right now we're waiting for the baby beavers to grow up. We have recently expanded and lost a few people. But yeah, it's a very interesting map. But this is my first time trying anything modded. It's very lightly modded in the sense that it's a map. So I installed the actual mods for Timberborn so I could put other mods in. But I was like, no, we're just going to start with the map first. I was over here debating how I'm going to get power down here. I think I'm going to need to spend the 80 science points here, but I really need to give up on the temptation and wait until we get the observatory going. Although we could start building platforms now that we seem to have logs again. I think this would be an okay area for industry. That'll get us kind of there. We're going to need to unlock 2 tall platforms at some point. But that'll get these guys busy, give them something to do for a little bit. Yeah, it's a cool thought. There's another map that looks really, really interesting. I saw Catherine of the Sky play it. That looks like a huge challenge map, so I may try that one next. I don't know. But I wanted to break from the Iron Teeth for a little bit, so I decided to do a Folktails playthrough, but I've made it... It's fair. I mean, it's a normal map from a normal difficulty, but... we'll see. Alright, that will keep the beavers busy for a little bit. We are waiting for our first badtide. We're going to see a huge... all these berries are probably going to eat it when we get our first badtide. Which we are definitely due for. Oh, did I put storage for potatoes? I did. These baked potatoes? That's gross. Where do I have raw potatoes? That's baked. Yes, I do have raw potatoes. Okay. Yeah, it's a 128 by 1. I think it's a 128 by 128 map, if I recall. So very, very small. But once we get to the 1,000 points and get the observatory going, I think we're going to be able to fairly quickly get into unlocking what's it called? Water dumps and everything else like that, so that we can start hydrating in other areas. Like this area here could be a good place for a lot of farming. Although we are going to bring power down here fairly soon. We're at 163 logs. We have recovered a little bit on the log front now that these oak trees have started popping in. Got the pine trees over here, so we have people working the low priority jobs, which means we're starting to get to a place of a little bit of comfort. Only thing we don't have is really that many haulers yet. So as the baby beavers grow up, they'll start doing the hauling work. Wow, they're just cranking out these platforms. I love it. Beauty of having all of the stockpiled planks. Alright, we're going to warp speed. Let's see how long until I accidentally cause an accident. Staggering the water wheels do anything, or is it just how you access it? It was just when I was building. It was I needed to build some power over here, so I just put these two because it was a good spot, and then this was the next spot, and then I'm constricting them to get the maximum output that I can out of them. So 300-ish. These two here do about half what... It's funny. This one wheel does 300. This one wheel does 300. These two together produce what this one wheel does. So if I was smart about it, I could delete this wheel, recoup the resources, and then block it in so that all of the water kind of flows here. Ideally, I would want to put a dam right there, but would require me to break that connection, which I don't want to do right now. But it's fine. It's just logs. We have logs. All right, how's it going, beavers? Going great, boss. We don't have any gears. Yes, you do. Can you always constrict without cause? No, it depends on how much flow you have. In this case here, we just have the three sources, so we can constrict pretty tightly. You'll notice, you can tell. Yeah, if you look here, do you see how fast the water is flowing right here? And then, like, as soon as it gets here, it starts slowing down, but then it narrows again, and the more you eventually you can have flooding. And of course I've got the showers right up against it too, so it's hard to see. I guess I could do. Nope, that's not the right one. So this is kind of what the. Why does that one still show? Okay, I don't get it. Thank you, game. But that's kind of the natural. I don't have any way of terraforming the land, so to speak. Oh, we're almost there. 900. And then over here, we have if we wanted to, we could put in a couple of water wheels as well and bring some power in from this side if we need to. We're not quite there yet. But we just got this area blocked off after, I mean, literally as the last drought hit us, we got this built. So this was all dead, but at least now in the future, we'll be able to keep a little bit of water here, hopefully enough to keep this area hydrated during the drought. Got water. Wow, they're just filling up the carrots. Baked potatoes are coming in. We are going to need or want to unlock the grits mill at some point so we can get wheat flour. Which will then, of course, take us into the bakery. There's just so many things that we need, but all of it just requires science points. Oh, I should unpause this so he can start replanting all those trees. Oopsies. Okay. These guys will get back to their jobs. I'm going to take advantage of the fact that I messed this up. We're going to put down more oak. This is really going to become our primary forest for a while. Because when bad tide hits, all of this up here is probably going to die. They're harvesting potatoes. Doing good. We're cooking the potatoes as fast as we're gathering. Actually, I like it. Do want to get scrap metal so I can start clearing this out, though. That's like a ways away. Oh, we hit 1,000 science. Yay! Unlock the observatory. I put it there. Slow down for a minute. Think about where we want the... Put it there. How would I get it power? That's tempting. Kind of out of the way. It's not like we're going to be able to really utilize it. Yeah, let's do that. It'll be connected to power. We'll put in a path to get to it. Oh, it needs pine resin. Oh my god. Okay. That's great. Great. All right, we need 500 now science points now. My bad. Well, hey, at least it'll be ready to go once we get pine resin. And let's just be preemptive and say, no, you cannot chop these pine trees anymore. Whoops. Oh, you know what? We don't want that to be a platform. Delete. I want these to be. I want levees. All the way. It'll give us a way if we want to send the road over here, but more importantly, it constricts this canal down to 2. We can actually put a water wheel here and connect it via this building into the power network if we need it. We're generating a lot of power though. It's a drought in 3 days. Yay, we don't have to deal with bad tide yet. It's okay. We have plenty of planks and everything, so we'll pause all the buildings and they'll go off and do other things during the drought. I'm guessing it's going to be 6 or 7 days. We're still very, very early. Yeah, we can use this time to bulk up our wood too. We can probably put down another storage. Logs. Let's see. You guys are cutting the trees over here, so let's put a log storage right there. We'll put 2 of them in, actually. Logs and logs. We use the drop time to chop down some trees. Which means we should... Oh, that's a berry gatherer. Can you reach these trees? You can. So we can unpause that. Sniper Chris, how are you? Let's see if I actually did this correctly. Hey! I actually did a command correctly for once. Welcome, welcome. I was just talking to Rolo, we're doing custom map. So this is a map I found on the Timberborn Discord called Crashlanding. The story behind the map maker, or the story according to the map maker, is the beavers were traveling in space in their spaceship, and they crash landed on this planetoid. It's a 128 by 128 map. All of the metal debris here that you see is just meant to be spaceship debris, and it's in the way, as one can see. There are 3 bad water sources on this map, and then 4 distinct freshwater sources. I fully anticipated that we were going to get a bad tide, but we didn't. We're coming into another drought here in 2 days. So we'll have some more time to stockpile some wood and do some of the other items. We've just gotten into potatoes. We've started growing wheat. Oh, I'm not storing wheat. That's what the store... I knew there was a reason I had this storeroom over here. Thank you. How was your stream going? I saw you were on... I looked at very briefly, and I think your title said you were doing 20 to 80 day droughts. Are you still challenged with the no floodgates? All right, we're all caught up on water. We will pause this pump. Actually, we can just pause it now. And, okay, you're chopping trees. Okay. Actually, for this drought, let's be sneaky about this. We're going to put down 2 more inventors' huts. Put one right there and there. Just so we can take advantage of the beavers when they have their downtime. I can barely keep my people alive, and Sniper Cruise has it on ultra hard mode. Yep, 20 to 80 day droughts is my standard difficulty. No floodgates is the icing on the top. Yeah, I think I need to try a hard playthrough, but I kind of like the normal. You know, it makes it dealable for me. But yeah, I should probably play on hard. I've played enough that I should at least try hard once. And I don't mean that in the sense of being a try hard, but I think you understand what I'm saying. But I forgot that I needed pine resin, so I unlocked this building thinking I was going to be right into research, and nope, we need 500. Then we'll have research for days. But that needs to go there for future. Replanning how we're bringing power down into this center here, where we can start utilizing some of the non-irrigated land. Yeah, I can't imagine 80-day droughts. Oh my lord. I thought I was struggling with 10-day droughts. Alright, doing good on berries. We have all the carrots in the world. Starting to get grilled potatoes in. They're literally cooking the potatoes as fast as they're coming in, so that's... Alright, 0.7 days. We'll start doing a couple things with floodgates here in a minute. I am considering putting a couple floodgates down here and as well as here once I get down there, and then that'll keep this area even more full of water, but it'll be fine. It made me curious. World's longest record dry period. Oh. I mean, if you think about it, the Western United States has been in some sort of drought for like a long time. 114.33 years. Wow. That's a long time. Oh, okay, here we are. We're at 0.4. Don't want to close too early because these are so small. They'll overtop the things, but I don't want to forget either. $14 years of no water. So that's like 5 minutes in hard mode. And we flooded. Of course we did. Story of my life. Pause, 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 pause. This one didn't, though. Let's just flood the pine trees that we need for pine present later. Go and unpause that. More tree cutting, please. Ever consider 20 day to 14 years? Alright, I do think we probably need to put... Oh, wow, this... Oh, of course that dried up, because it's higher level. I think we can use this downtime to put in... Second... Dam right there. That'll keep this area hydrated. Accessible. Here come the beavers. Thanks, guys. Great work. Really need this water to... I'm not sure how long the droughts can be, but considering beavers' lives in days, 80 days may well be proportionate. That is a fair assessment, I think. How many beavers? Alright. We need to be low priority. Low priority. This way we'll work on our skill points during the drought here. Oh, so this was a 5-day drought. I forgot to look, but we're at 4.1 remaining. So. We're probably due for a bad tide very, very soon. Unfortunate flooding that I caused. But on the plus side, we're all green over here. I always love it when the scaffolding gets all the vines on it. I think it's such a neat little thing they did with the programming. These guys are going to dry this up, so let's go ahead and just tell them to stop. It'll be fine. Nobody will know. The other thing is, technically, we have these trees over here, so if worst case, I can build up a path to get to these pine trees for sap pretty easily. I wonder if it's... Should I do that now? Yeah, that's probably not. Okay, so we have dried up the water here. Not a huge surprise. Got this built for next time. At some point I would want to block that off, but that's a future me problem. Alright. I think we're okay. The only thing that could be a problem here is the showers. We may need to... we're okay at the moment, but we may need to turn the showers off if it proves to be a problem. Oh, thank you for the follow, Sniper Chris. Appreciate it. They'll get this built up here. Oh, it's all good. I thought I followed you as well. I realized today I hadn't, so I need to take care of that myself, actually. But, come on to 500 science points. Let's go. A lot of waiting. Oh, hey, the flood cleared itself out, so our trees are growing again. All right, where could I put... If I had a tapper, which I don't have right now... No, it will not fit there. Okay, I guess we sneak it in. Could just be silly and put it right there. That would work. And it would actually cover our pine trees down there, too. So, worst case, we put it there once we unlock it. Or alternately, I tell this... Let's gatherer. Didn't I have a woodcutter up here? Oh, there he is. I could tell this guy to come chop a couple trees down. You know, that'll work. Let's just do that. I want you to take out those trees. And these two. Go forth, chop trees. Oh, you're not going to because logs are full. Oh, that's a good problem to have. Good night. British. My God, dude, it's late where you are. Holy smokes. Have a good night. Okay. That. More log storage. Just put another one here as well because we like storing. So, we know Sniper was trying to survive in the Beaver Dome with the low water and everything. What other fun things has he been doing that I have missed out on? Sorry, I'm really watching this water. I'm contemplating. I don't think we need to yet. Yeah, we're low, but not quite that low. I learned a bit about Timberbots, or at least Iron Teeth bots, from Sniper because of this, but since he's also on Candy Map, I head over. Oh, I completely understand. I actually contemplated, I'll be honest with you, Rolo, as I was setting up today, I was like, I should try that canyon map and see. I don't know that I would be doing it on hard, to be fair, but I was like, I should check that out because I know we were talking about that on Friday, but I was like, nah, I really want to see this. I want to get past where I feel stuck right now. I'm stuck on research. We're almost there to 500 points, though, so we're very, very close to getting the Tapper Shack unlocked. But unfortunately, they're going for the closer trees, which of course they are. So I need them to come chop down these pine trees. Otherwise, I gotta... Or I could put a gathering flag up here. I didn't want to see it. He's also on game map. I guess I didn't want to see an in-game water solution on the map. Reasonable. All right. I really want them to chop this down, so we're just going to put a temporary flag there. We are definitely in a good place wood-wise. I mean, look at that. They filled that one up already. This one is almost full. So we're going to have all the wood in the world when this drought ends. Still okay. How are we doing over here? I think we need to put down some more potatoes. Yeah, look at that. We've eaten through all our potatoes. I do think we need to plant some more potatoes. We'll just go here. That'll give these guys something to do. Cut down the trees. Thank you. Appreciate you. Go. Why did you run down there to grab a log? I don't understand the logic sometimes. We're fine on berries. You have some potatoes. Okay, they got the next batch of potatoes planted. We have all sorts of wheat for when we get to the mill set up. It's fun to fail and go in blind snipers and mastermind. Oh, failing. Yeah, no, I'm with you there. All right, we can't put the... I need you to chop this tree down. I need you to take these two trees. Actually, that one out as well. And that one. And that one. All right, the drought is basically coming to an end, so we can go ahead and get everybody back to work. Make safe work, whatever. Unpause, unpause, pause, pause. Pause you, pause you. We're almost done clearing out everything. Once pause. Wow. They've already filled up all of our log storage. Alrighty. So you're not quite full, but you will be. Alright. 0.5. Go. And we've hit our 500, so we can unlock the Copper Shack. Oh, we're gonna... Oh, it's just pine resin. Okay, thank God. I was suddenly thinking, oh my gosh, we got to make the glimmering planks. I was about to cry. Okay. Alright, that will get built. We'll start getting that in. So we'll have the observatory in the not too distant future. So we're going to go ahead and pause those. As soon as it's built, we'll pause both of these inventor shacks. Hey, we're flooding. Why are we flooding? on? Oh, you're fine. Okay. Need to settle. Got it. Oh, we have our pine resin in. That should start heading here real soon. That should be more than enough. And once we have pine resin in, we'll just pause that eventually. All right. 5 open jobs. Tempted to put in some more log storage. Never have enough logs, especially when you say, I'm going to do a huge project. Logs. Beavers. Water. Water got a little bit lower than I like, so we may want to think about a secondary large water tank. Which... put right here. Hey, look. Our thingy-me-jigger is up. Hey, guys. Sorry, your job. You're fired now. Until there's a drought, and then we'll, unfire you. Alright, we are generating 1,000. We're using 470, so we're in a good place, even with the observatory running. And... we're gonna get so much more science. Come on, Science Beavas. Alright, our next unlock is probably going to be the gristmill, followed by the bakery. So that's going to be 340 science points. And look at that, we're already at 158. Why are we flooding? What? Why? Oh, we're back to this problem I had on the other map. Ugh. Okay. So, sometimes when you have a dam followed by a dam, you get like this surging effect. And what happens is this fills up, it surges over the dam, and then causes this dam to fill up and surge over. Like, you'll see it's very full here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put in, rather than a dam, we're going to put in floodgates. And they'll be set to 0.5. So that should hopefully take care of the problem. But we've flooded all our potatoes. Whoops. Anyways. Yeah, it's not a problem. I mean, this was just excess anyways. It's just frustrating because it's like, well, why are all my plants dead? But I'm over here focusing on this side of the map, ignoring the other side completely. I really should probably start working towards putting floodgates down here. keep thinking, like, how can I use the bad water? We're just not in a position to do it yet. Although this map was made before dandelions were brought back, so, like, it doesn't have any dandelions by default, so at some point I'm going to have to get one of these guys to actually plant dandelions if I decide to go into the healer route. Is that under well-being? Yeah. Herbalist, sorry. They call the herbalist now. But that does require glimmering planks, so we're in no rush to get there. Go ahead and preemptively build another water wheel there. Unlock the grist mill. And we can unlock the bakery. Ideally, I want the mill down here. Means I need to get the power going. Where would I want it? Put in a path. So then we can put another housing unit right there. Piece of metal is very inconvenient. By design, of course. Okay, when you're built, you're going to be working on wheat flour. You're going to get power. From behind. Yep. We flood again? We did. What is going on? Okay, fine. I believe this on 0 for right now. Which is going to cause even more flooding. Alright. Thanks, game. Love you. Unlock the double bridge. Realize that I built these when I need to. And we'll get this unlocked. Oh, we have this already too. Look at this. I love the observatory. It really helps the whole. That goes there. There. And oh, we should probably. What would it take to get into windmills? Is not bad. Where would we put a lot of windmills on this map? Over here, maybe? But that's so far away from where we're building, so I guess we could put windmills here. Normally, this would not be hydrated. Oh, that's true. That's a good point. We have the planks for it. Yeah, it's a good call. It's a good call out for sure. 120 science. So now? So we would then take this out, put a windmill in. We would stop this one, put a windmill in. Assuming they can reach it. Can they reach that? Yes. Here. Up there. Be that close? Nope. That goes there. What? Let me put that there, you will. There we go. That was a good call out. These guys will get around to that eventually. But at least this way we'll have some power in the drought times. That's true. We could go completely vertical. This map. Alright, let's go to 3x speed. Let's get some of this stuff done. Yes, I know you have no power. Trust me, they're working. Probably just pause you. 10 open jobs. I'm guessing they're all in the hauling post, and that's correct. So we have no haulers right now. Hire that person. We're still not ahead on potatoes. Adding that other farmer should help. Yeah, although this field just got unflooded, so we'll see. Hey, our first windmills are in. Connect you. That'll add another 300 horsepower. All right, so that windmill... I need the wind to blow so I can see how much they're generating, because I don't think it's going to be enough to keep everything running. In fact, I know it's not. All right, so while that's happening, let's go ahead and get the bakery built. It's going to be power. Put it right here. That'll work. You're going to make bread. I don't even want to think about the water plants yet with this map. I would need to do some serious... Badtide here makes that impractical. Honestly, the place you would have to do water farming is like down here, but even that doesn't look... There's no good place to water farm on this map. Use stream elements. I am enjoying the stream. Look at that. We're finally actually using our logs. Go figure. Ah, they love it though. Come on, look at that. Crackers. I mean, they're like second from the best. Oh, you know what? I don't know if there's any chestnut trees on this map. I should probably plant some. Grilled chestnuts would be an easy wellness thing. And this guy he reaches over here, so we'll just put down a handful of chestnut trees. And we'll just leave them alone, and this gatherer down here will eventually get to them. Oh, of course, maple pastries. There's no question over that. All right, we got power. So it looks like our windmills are generating 100. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700. That's not bad. That was a good call out. Thank you very much, Rolo. Appreciate that thought of putting the windmills there. I was like ready to start building a whole wind farm over here. All right, this is connected. Yeah, so we have 2,000 horsepower now. Okay. We have 900 science. I love the observatory. Where do we go now? I think we go into get our scavenging flag finally, and we just say, please, for the love of God, start removing all of this metal. 1 and 2. Which, of course, means that this needs to be converted to metal. There we go. We don't have to build the storage. We can just repurpose an existing storage. Okay, so what I'm thinking here is we drop this to 0. Try to put this one at 0.5, and maybe we won't have the flooding problem? Maybe? Nope. Nope, you're gonna flood, aren't you? Oh no, hold on. Oh no, you're just gonna flood from a different spot. Hey, there's the bad tide. Okay, that didn't do what I wanted it to. Okay, so bad tide in 3 days, so we're going to let this run for a little bit, but we're going to then have to do some preparation. We have lots of water, so we should be fine. This will be our first bad tide, so... Wait, you shouldn't be flooding anymore. I don't understand. Anyway, that's fine. Oh, we're also on 3x speed. I blame that for some of my water problems. What is our network? 0 right now because it's... We don't have anybody working those, but that's fine. We need to build another... Time to build another house. Drop it in right there. And while we're here, we'll go ahead and put in that one there. And you guys will get to it. We're just going to extend this path right there. There you go. I see Civ in your bio. Recently did a bunch of Civ 6. Yeah, I played a bit of Civ 6. I played a lot of like earlier versions of Civ. I enjoy Civ 6. I'm not one of those people that gets into the whole min-maxing of it though. And so I tend to play haphazardly, so I don't usually go above like medium difficulty. because the AI is like, I know exactly what I need to do, and I start with two or three times the number of resources than you. Oh, it drives me crazy with Civilization. But I watch Potato McWhiskey play Civilization, and I realize just how little I actually know about that game. Only I've won on the harder setting was just all full-blown assault from the beginning. Yeah, I can certainly see that. Yeah, I watched Potato McWhiskey play that game, and I'm just like, how do you do it every single time? All right, pause that. This is all going to be bad tide, so don't have to. Well, we'll end up pausing these, but not yet. Oh, you know what? Remember this temporary thing I built? Left it running. These trees are coming in. You're probably full of fine resin. Of course you are, so we'll pause you. All the things I forgot to do. Alright, over here. What we're going to go ahead and do now is we're just going to put that to a 1. We are guaranteed to flood here in a second. So as soon as that gets to there, we'll drop that one down. Oh, forgot to put this at 1. Oopsies. All that water we just put in there for nothing. Let's try this again. You go to 1. You go to 0. And a little bit of flooding, but we can live with that. Over here, there's nothing to do, really, until the bad tide starts. Bye, birch trees. Bye. Are we over here working this yet? Alright, so we have the extra houses, so they'll come in and start. We could be sneaky and put one of these scrap metal things like right there so that they take out that one first. Because that would be a good place for another housing. There. That's a priority work assignment just so I can get rid of that one piece of metal. All right. Point 1. Let's get everything set up. That becomes a 1. That becomes a 0. Pause, 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 pause. Suddenly I'm going to have all the beavers in the world. We'll unpause some of the buildings in a second once we kind of get a sense as to what. Oh, ow. Oh, there goes all those oak trees. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and tell that not to replant here. I don't want you to replant these trees. They're done for. Fine. All of the berries are gone. Most of those pine trees are gonna die. How are we doing over here? All right. good chunk of the birches are gone. I think that's the only downside there. On 1x speed for the minute. Okay. So we have 1,000 power, so we can go ahead and throw the researchers back in it. So that'll be 200. We don't need planks. Could continue to use gear, so we'll unpause the gear factory. And 1 plank factory. There we go. Looks like we have somebody working metal. As expected, they're removing this one, which is beautiful. Thank you. Appreciate your hard work. Oh, and we're still making wheat, okay, which I'm fine. Everything is being fully powered. There we go. Till the wind goes out. Like, right there. Contamination barrier. Do we... don't know if that would work here. Don't think it would. I would have to put them there. Would we gain back all that? Good. Contamination barrier. How much are they? Oh, they require metal. Never mind. Ooh, we're actually low on water. Oh, wow. What happened here? Nope, nope, nope. You can't pause the shower. Didn't realize that. Okay. But hey, we hit well-being right before we're gonna have some serious water problems. Nothing lacks. Don't have wheat flour. Got it. Coming. Not sure why. The last drought, we didn't use that much water, but we've just burned through the water here. Oh, that is what it is. 4 days. Our crops may die, but we have so much carrots. 11 well-being. They must be getting bread. Are they getting bread? Yes, everybody's getting bread. Nice. You know what? Waiting around. Let's go put those 4 workers to use elsewhere. And same with these guys. Yeah, we have windmills, but we don't need any of this stuff urgently. We're going to leave the mill. Staff. Everything else can just... one more, and then we can build a new house. Great work. There we go. Oh, they built that fast. Thank you, beavers. We can go ahead and have them start cutting. Wow, look at that. It destroyed all of these pine trees and all of these berries. Wow, the badtide just destroyed everything. This was already dead. Alright. Oh, we're on 2x. I didn't realize you could not pause and shower. I guess technically you could do the whole delete the path. But then that might be the way to do it. I saw someone show me that trick once. Once beautiful landscape has been scoured. Yes, this is true. Oh no, they're still using them. Okay, well that didn't do any good. All right, we'll put the road back. We're gonna run out of water, so all of this is gonna dry up. It's fine. I mean, we're not worried about the crops, but we probably should get the fluid dump unlocked. We have the points for it. We can actually. Where do I want to irrigate from? Actually, we'll do it from right here. I want this, this, and this to be removed, please. There. Fluid dump goes there. There. That will at least keep the crops alive. Oh. Oh no. Good thing we weren't planting anything here, but I did not see that that was going to backflow. Okay. Good to keep that in mind. .1 days. You know what we're gonna go ahead and do? I'm gonna go ahead and take advantage of the fact that it knocked all of this stuff out. We're just gonna put in a little bit of water storage for the future. Read that in David Attenborough voice. The beautiful landscape, once populated by great pine trees and animals, was scoured when the human-caused bad tide has come in. Untapped and uncontrolled human consumption has led to the demise of so many species. Are we sure the humans will be able to recover? Probably not. But our beaver friends, the beavers will always survive because they know more than they let on. For a bit on my first save, I didn't even think they could walk on the background. Oh, yeah, no, I get that for sure. What I'm thinking right now, just, I mean, for everybody's thought process, or my thought process, is I'm sitting here right now, and let me actually slow this down for a minute. I'm thinking, like, how could I create a water reservoir? Because we're going to need one. And I'm not sure. Could potentially do something right here. If we dam this up in this corner with a couple of triple floodgates here, we'd have to build up all of this, but essentially let the water fill up over here first, and then it could overflow back out this way so that in the event that we need to throw the switch, so to speak. Would be slow to fill up with only 3 water sources, but that could work. Same story over here, potentially. But essentially this entire corner just becomes a... There's high ground over here. That's a lot of logs, but we have 1,200 logs. Ooh. Oh, we've dried up. But we got our water dump in time, so most of our plants are fine. These plants are fine, although the corruption is spreading. We're not using the showers anymore, boss. 2 birds with 1 stone. Area keeps flooding with the surge. Well, if it's just for a dam, it's fine. I'm not worried about the power. I'm just worried about having water in the future so that we could release it. Because we're not in a position where I could get the pumps yet. I mean, 700 horsepower is a ton anyways. And metal and gildering planks. We're just nowhere near that yet. Although we have 1,000 science, so we probably need to start thinking about unlocking some stuff. Do I have any haulers? 99% productivity. Holy smokes. This is like that part of the stream where you're like, the streamer stares at the screen while he thinks about what he could possibly do to make this situation better. Oh. Honestly, it may be better to do it over here. I'm not worried about this, but essentially we'd have to avoid this metal. Could potentially be better. Oh yeah, for sure. This would be even slower though, because it's 2 water sources, so oddly enough it would be 1/3 slower filling up. 1 day. How are we doing on water? Okay, good. We'll have future water. Go ahead and don't need these small tanks anymore. Yeah, this side's clearly much closer to the wood and stuff, because this is the side we've spent all of our time at. This was here was... The only reason I have anything over here was because I needed to start growing potatoes and wheat. So I just threw it over there. Although we're still... Although, hey, we're caught up on baked potatoes, so we are going to start... That's good. We'll start actually stockpiling. Alright, let's go back to 2x. Get through the vast of this bad tide. Map does have some challenges, for sure. Yeah, there's... Yeah, I don't know. I think this is probably the best place to put a big dam in, but that's not going to happen today. All right, we have 48 beavers with 6 open beds, 10 of which are babies. Half a day left on the bad tide. We are starting to get metal in. Did we fill that up yet? No. Okay. So they will start clearing out this metal, which is great. Go ahead and... out of the way. We put that there, that there. This will be for metal. I say out of the way because it's only a matter of time till it's in the way. All right. That can go. That can go. That and that are going to be lower priority. Enough chance of all the people hanging out. All right. Hey, we have made it through. We'll pause real quick. That needs to go to 0.5. Go to 1. You need to go to 0. 5. All right. Will... Oh, let's kill some of the crops. That's great. Oh, okay. Good night, Rolo. Appreciate you hanging out for a little bit tonight. Oh, look at all the flooding we're causing. I love it, and I hate it, and I'm gonna need to solve for it. We will deal with that. Oh, I'm flooding over here too? Oh, that's just fantastic. Alright, we can start working again. Start bringing in the water. Delete this one. Delete that one. Wow, everything's flooded. And we're going to have another one here in a second. Why? 0.5, that's fine. Here it's equal. It's 3 wide. It shouldn't be flooding. Shame I don't understand your mechanics all that often. It seems to have calmed down over here. I actually really need to think about this. We may end up removing all of this and raising it to try to minimize the flooding that we Guess we can put in another water pump, though. Now that we have no berries to contend with, get a fifth water pump in. You've got nothing to chop down? Do not. Okay, pause. Got... Your pause. Who do other work, please? I forget to mark these trees for cutting. Why is nobody cutting these trees? There we go. Could plant more trees here, but I'm thinking no. We're finally saving sunflowers. Finally saving potatoes. We seem to be good on in the space of food. Right, these guys will start replanting all of the sunflowers that got destroyed. So we can go ahead and we're just gonna fill this whole area in with sunflowers for now. And we'll just unmark those. Yeah. Makes sense to me. So if we need to build over here, we can. Oh, we have bread in. I have bread. I don't have bread storage. We need bread storage. Going to store bread. And put another storage there. We don't know what we're assigning to it yet, but it'll be good to go when the time comes. This also gives us another path onto the second level. And if we need to go to third level, we can destroy that. Okay, I'm really stuck with trying to figure out what I'm going to do next on this map. I think I need to... I may just need to sleep on it. You've got nothing to do. That's fine. You've done what I asked you to do. Let's chop those trees down. Let's get rid of that. We want to get rid of these trees here. Potentially going to be building up the levee there. So if I put a reach, put that there, run a path to it. It's fine. kind of letting these birch trees grow in on their own. And we don't really need birch trees, but we have plenty of wood right now. Let's come over here and harvest all this pine if we need to. Levy. 3 tall floodgate. Here and here. 3 tall levy. Bunch of levies. And more levies. Then we would need to levy here with floodgates. We would need to move all of these pumps. That's fine. Close this off. Normally, let the water in here fill in this entire area, overflow back over into this, and just continues down this path. And I think that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. So it's essentially going to look like this. Oop. How much? Okay, we can buy this. Full floodgate. Doop doop. And then we would need here and here. Yep. For this one, I think we would have to go. I think that goes up. Then we would need to put levees here, but we're not in a position to do that yet. Yeah. And come across here, probably to somewhere in this vicinity. Right across. Although to avoid the metal, we could just come up. If that's the case, we would need to that and all of that. And if we're just doing the side of the road, those got to go. That goes there. That will need to get destroyed. No way. Realistically, we should buy Builder's Hut. Set at 0, because once I start backing this up, we would want the water to fill in here. That is so tall. We will need to find a way to get up to these spots, but that's fine. Priorities low. You guys to work on these other things first, then you can. That way the builder's hut gets built. Cut down all of these trees. Put in that stair. Bread is coming in. Potatoes coming in. We're definitely burning through the planks, but that's to be expected. Water is getting filled. Never gonna use this gathering flag again. Getting rid of all of this stuff. Leave them a path into the... Wow. Give me so much wood. Prioritize these to low. Fast. Need path up to this area here. So okay, that is looking intentional. Really, we need to be able to get up here and be able to walk the top of... We can say that, boom, boom, boom. So I have a way up to the top. Put a path there. Eventually there'll be a path there. There we go. Cool. All right, so what we have here is the future dam. We have that in... We'll get that worked out. As soon as they get all of this worked out, we'll probably put some... How deep do our water pumps go? Is it still just 2? 2. Yeah, okay. We will work on some water pumps coming out of this dam area, so then we can retire these and start working on redirect there. Like it. So keep our beavers very busy for a while. All right. I'm going to call the stream here, and we're going to actually... Here's something interesting I haven't seen before. There is somebody who is making a Timberborn map on their stream right now. And I think that's freaking cool. So we're going to raid Insane Kitty 32 as they are actually building a Timberborn map from scratch. So please say hello. Hopefully they will enjoy the raid. And I appreciate everybody hanging out. I want to say very much thank you to Sniper Chris for the raid. Thank you for Rolo for kind of having the chat together today. And a thank you to everybody else who's been lurking and hanging out. I appreciate it. Please say hi to Insane Kitty. So you can actually watch a map being made, and we're playing on a custom map. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, say hello. Thank you very much for watching. I will be back on Wednesday. Most likely in Timberborn. We'll see. Anyways, have yourself a great night.